don't do this in the name of my nephew, because this is not what he would have went through.
Pleading for peace. The family of Mr. Walter Wallace Jr. begs people to protest peacefully as the city braces for the possibility of another night of demonstrations in the aftermath of the deadly police shooting. This is Eyewitness News at 6, and we are streaming live on CBSN Philly. Good evening, everyone. I'm Yuki Washington.
And I'm Jessica Cartalia. Tensions are high following the deadly police shooting. Here is what we know right now. Mayor Kenny says that the city will conduct a speedy and transparent investigation. Police Commissioner Daniel Outlaw says the department will review their policies. 30 officers were injured during the unrest overnight. 91 people were arrested for rioting, looting, vandalism, and assaulting officers. We have live Team 3 coverage of the unrest in the city. Let's begin with Joe Holden at the scene of the shooting in West Philadelphia with the very latest information. Joe?
Good evening, Jessica. Right now, family of Walter Wallace is concerned about, of course, the use of force in here. They want to understand how the department exerts those policies. They also want to understand about the mental health and how city agencies are used to really try and tackle situations that get out of control. And lastly, they are calling for peace on what could be a second night of unrest. Family of the late Walter Wallace, a husband and father, says they're tormented by his killing at the hands of Philadelphia police on Monday afternoon.
My family is struggling right now, very much struggling. My sister feels like she's tormented, and she is tormented. She watched her son be killed in front of her. How many people get to watch their son get killed in front of them?
Attorneys for the family say they believe the shooting, where police confirm a total of 14 shots were fired, was unjustified. They took questions from the front step of the Wallace home.
That was an unjustified shooting. I think you saw it as well. We all saw it. It's an unjustified shooting.
Police sources tell CBS 3 officers were dispatched to the Wallace residence in the 6100 block of Locust 4 times on Monday. Attorneys say the 4th time, family was expecting an ambulance, but police arrived first. Investigators say Wallace was brandishing a knife erratically.
Officers who are trained in visible ink properly should notice certain things when they arrive at a scene, especially when you have his wife tells you, stand down, officers, he's manic, he's bipolar.
The responding officers had just left roll call, according to sources. Both have been on the force less than 5 years and are now off patrol as Internal Affairs reviews the police-involved fatal shooting. Members of Philadelphia's black clergy late Tuesday gathered just a few yards from where Wallace was shot.
There was no way in the world that he could have escaped. There's no way in the world he could have lived through all those bullets.
Family, among a litany of questions, wants to know more about the officers' training and the level of force used.
Why do you carry guns if you just carry them to kill people? This is where I'm getting. This is my point. This is where I'm hurt at. That you're allowed to carry these guns, and the first thing you get, first opportunity you get to pull a gun and shoot someone, you do it, and that's where I feel.
Back live, and right now there is an emergency community meeting starting just on the hour at 6 o'clock. It is at the Church of the Christian Compassion, just a few blocks this way in the 6100 block of Cedar Avenue. The family of Walter Wallace will be holding a news conference at 8 o'clock just outside of their house. Once again, family members calling for peace and calm on the streets of Philadelphia tonight. That is the latest. We're live in West Philadelphia. This is Joe Holden, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
Okay, Joe, thank you for that.